Please help. This was the only thought running in my mind. The year 2012 was the gloomiest of all. I was a victim of body shaming and was hit by the storm of mental harassment. A gang of 12 guys took every single opportunity to trouble me and make fun of my body. They were so dedicated in troubling me that they took turns to follow me wherever I sit and pass filthy comments. Their comments were so filthy that I felt uncomfortable to share it even with my own mother. I felt very insecure. I started feeling if being fat is a sin, if being fat is not being a human being. Every day, I used to lock myself up, crying all night long, shouting to God to come and save me from these monsters. After 2 months, I stopped going to the college. I used to go by bus, get down halfway, walk kilometers together in deep sorrow and fear. So much fear that wherever I used to hear or see a gang of guys, even from a distance, I used to tremble and shiver and somehow get out of the situation. When I was on the verge of giving up on my life, that is when my mother and brother came into my rescue, and they stood by me every single day until I gained back my strength. They ensured that I am safe. So friends, my advice to you is, if you find any youngster being a victim of body shaming, you must not ignore them and stand by them. If you do so, I assure you that you are saving an innocent's life.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mama, I can't walk. Mama, take away this pain. In 2013, that was my 10-year-old son Saksham, doubling up on the road with huge pain. He was suffering from fever and had been vomiting. We were returning home after consulting the doctor. I gave him the prescribed medicines, but his pain just continued. Saksham, since childhood, had frequent problems of abdominal pain and vomiting. I kept Nux vomica, churans and Digenes at home handy. He was prescribed antibiotics on and off. Heavy food or milk made him uneasy. I thought he has a sensitive stomach and he will outgrow it one day. But that day, his pain was not usual or normal. He was crying inconsolably, shrieking and howling and doubling up with pain. I summoned my husband home. He spoke to the doctor, and Sanjay insisted upon getting to the root cause of frequent history of abdominal pain suffered by Saksham. Doctor said he might be having appendicitis. On re-examination, he advised immediate removal of the appendix. We went ahead with the surgery. In the hospital, the USG and the X-ray revealed an inflamed appendix ready to burst, which could have proved fatal. By God's grace, the life of our son got saved that day, and it put an end to his terminal problems. I strongly advise you, if you have any such chronic ailment, do not take it lightly. Consult the doctor, get to the root cause of it. If you follow my advice, I assure you that you and your family will be able to prevent life-threatening such medical emergencies. You and your family will lead a healthy and a happy life. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
You call this an innovative, affordable, market-appropriate solution? My foot! You have absolutely no sense at all. This was the adverse comment of the head of sales in my organization in an online Teams call during July 2020 when it was COVID times. I, as the head of product development, was presenting an innovative product that was made with a lot of efforts and was to be launched in the Brazil market. It was truly a made in India product, which was COVID appropriate, a dual aerosol product for sanitization. My team had played against all odds during the first times of the lockdown period. All these comments were happening in front of large forum of people from other functions. And like I said, others started getting chance to put add to the fire and also make mockery of us. I tried to explain the details, but no chance was given to me. And if I tried to make any statement, the head of sales was trying to threaten to boycott the meeting. It was a testing time, and it was prompting to do or die situation. I did not know what to do. But had it not been for me as a Miltonian, I would have been dejected and given up all the way. Yet I rose to the occasion, and I took all the help from my global colleagues and tried to do everything that was possible to make this product successful. The product was not only launched successfully, but it also won the Global Packaging Excellence Award. And it was a really thrilling moment for all of us. Friends, I strongly advise you that take adversity as your opportunity. For every loss, there is an opportunity, and for every opportunity there are possibilities. And if you follow my advice, I assure you, you shall grow within yourself and turn every criticism into compliments and success in your endeavors in all your lives.
Over.
Fort trekking is one of my favorite hobby. I am a regular trekker. Last year I went for trek to Pratapgarh near Mahabaleshwar along with my regular group member. We reached at Pratapgarh, had our lunch, and just started our trek. We just completed 50% part of our trek, and suddenly I found some breathing issue and lot of acidity in my stomach. I couldn't complete that trek. Next day, immediately I taken advice from my doctor and understood that this issue is just because of the increase of my body weight. It was 72 kg, and ideally it should be between 65 to 67 kg. So I refer a lot of medical books, taken advice from various doctors, and understood that increase in body weight is just because of the increase in our acidic nature of our body. And to control our body weight, first we should be convert our body from acidic nature to the alkaline nature, and for same we should be avoid acidic food from our regular diet and consume more alkaline food. Again, I have done deep study and understood that sugar is a main contributor for acidity in our diet, and we must avoid it from our diet. Dear friends, you don't believe that. From last 1 year, I have not taken single crystal of the sugar, and I success to reduce my body weight from 72 kg to 67 kg within 1 year
Morning.
time. So my strongly advise you that avoid sugar from your regular diet. And if you follow my this advice, I assure you that by avoiding sugar, you keep yourself healthy and away from doctor. Thank you.
Over.
I realized being a spectator will never challenge you to grow, but being a player certainly challenges you to experience. Whenever my father used to conduct classroom training or live online session, I just used to observe, but never decided to take part. I was even surprised to see students from economically deprived backgrounds, sponsored by Shooting Stars Foundation, taking part and putting in their best in spite of their limitations. So all this was working within me. One day, I told my dad, I want to enroll myself in the program. And I got myself enrolled in the Peak Performer Workshop, batch 17. After that, I felt my hesitation I was able to overcome. I was able to express myself. I was being helped by my fellow participants. I felt connected with people. And this gave me the confidence. And this confidence also motivated me to take part in the MILT National Convention, Harmony in Mumbai. When Chennai President Chandrasekhar called me to take part in the MILT National Convention, I said yes. And I started to work on it. And I took part in the competition. Lots of Miltonians and guests appreciated me for my effort. And I even got an opportunity to express myself in the culturals. The lesson that I learned is when opportunities come, you go and grab it and you experience it. Because that is the opportunity
Morning.
that challenges you and experience growth. Hence, my advice to you is You must avail every opportunity and you experience growth. And if you follow my advice, I assure you, you will certainly experience growth and come out with
Over.
life. Thank you.